Hi YouTube. This is not my first video, but I am starting over again once I figure out how to delete videos. I'm starting over again and I am going to hopefully make a couple of videos a week, maybe every other day, and hopefully build a following and your trust and your support. So, my name is Heather Gottlieb. I am an intuitive psychic medium, which means that I can talk about the future, which means that I also talk to spirit. So, it's spirit, me, you. Intuitive is you and I, where it's like drinking a cup of coffee together and we're just sitting and talking together. So, I don't even know where to talk. Like, where to. No. Okay. We'll just do it this way. So, I have a couple of journeys that I wanted to talk to you about. And one of my main journeys is, how did I become a psychic medium? I didn't. I was born like this. So, my earliest memory was when I was 5. But my mom had said that it started when I was 3 because my grandfather had passed away, and I would go to her and I would tell her things about her childhood that I never would have known because she didn't tell me. I don't remember being 3 and talking to spirit, but I do remember being older and talking to spirit, and I remember not knowing exactly what is going on. So I ignored it. And I just assumed that everybody was the same. So I went ahead and I lived my life, and I went ahead and I just ignored everything, and I went ahead and I tried to live a normal life, but it was never normal. I always had something talking in my mind. So my mom took me to a psychiatrist, and she got me put on medication. So I am Gen X. So I hear that Gen X, we are feral. And I was raised by a boomer. So I'm not surprised. So what happened was, my mom's also a medium. And it never occurred to her that it's not normal to talk to spirit. So nobody ever put her on medication though. So as I got older, I knew that something was different. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm an empath and let me work with a pendulum. So I went into Facebook groups and I worked with a pendulum, and I said, can you guys please ask questions that you know the answer to? Because I didn't want people guessing. So I was 100%. Okay. So then I was doing cards. I decided very quickly that I did not like tarot because I'm too lazy. Tarot is, you have to memorize the entire deck, because tarot, the cards mean the same thing. So I was not interested in that. But I started pulling I started pulling cards for the same group. They let me use my book, which is a rookie thing, but I wasn't getting paid for it, and I was just trying it out. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm psychic. Then there was somebody that I knew, and her child was abused. So I was able to connect with one of her loved ones, and I was right. So I opened up a Facebook group called Psychic Empowerment. And I started doing free live feeds, free readings, and I was practicing. And I was getting better and stronger, and then I figured out that I'm a medium. I went through the whole holy crap thing. So I not only went through that, it was like thrown at me. So that's okay, right? That's okay. So it was thrown at me, and I got to know my spirit guide. I was practicing a lot of readings. I had posted um, in my group. Well, no, I posted in my town free medium readings. I want to learn how to do face to face. I want the confidence there. So that's exactly what I did. And I started getting better and better. So I started charging, but my first reading was a murder, and I charged $100 for 3 hours. And years later, he called me and he told me that I was right. So I was right where his son got unalived. I'm not sure what the Amazon. I'm not sure what the YouTube rules are with these words. So I was right as to the place, I was right as to the people, and then I found out that he had spoken to 3 other mediums, and we all said the same thing. So I was like, yay! Not that his son was gone, but you know what I mean. And he called me, and he was fabulous. So I took off from there. And I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going, and now here I am. I do some of the best fairs. I have been vetted. I'm doing Paracon coming up. I have my own clientele. I am booked into the end of November. It's pretty cool. So, am I always 100% right? No, probably not. The people that I would like to tell me whether I was 100% right or not, I wish that they would tell me, but they don't. I stopped asking for feedback because I figured it just didn't matter. So I opened up a Facebook page. I opened up, I have a TikTok. I have a lot. So I was like, well, let me spread myself really thin. And here I am. So that is about me. It's about me. On this channel, I'm going to talk about gemstones, cards, protection pots, some of my practices. I'm going to talk about my life. I'm going to maybe take you guys on to a fair with me. I have one tomorrow, but I think that I would rather take you to Paracon. So we can do that. That'll be a blast. And that's it. So while I am looking forward to learning about you guys, I hope that you guys feel the same about me. I'm not going to make this a really long live. I'm not going to make this a really long feed because it's kind of like an introduction thing. But I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming on this journey with me. I appreciate you.